So in this video, we're gonna talk about the Mistral AI. So Mistral AI just launches new OCR API that completely beats the Azure OCR as well as the Google Gemini and the OpenAI GPT models. You know how powerful the GPT models are and how well they perform, but the Mistral AI just outperforms it. So if you look at this article here, if you scroll down, you can see that they said Mistral AI is actually a French company. They are the one who released this Mistral OCR. The OCR actually extract the text from an image as well as the PDF in a structured format. You can see that if you also look at this benchmark, so let me open this benchmark here. You can see that Mr. AI also outperforms in the math section also. It outperforms the GPT models as well as the Gemini model. It also outperforms in the multilingual and in the scanned images. You can see that it got a score of at least 99%, which is a way high, right? It will extract the text from a scanned image, that is it can be a handwritten image or it can be any image. It will accurately extract the text in a structured format and it outperforms the GPT models and the Gemini models. In the tables also, that is extracting the tables from a PDF also, it outperforms the existing models like the GPT and the Google OCR. In this video, we're gonna see how to extract the text from an image as well as how to extract the text from a PDF in a structured format. We're gonna maintain the text that is present on the image in a digital format as well. So this is the demo of the project that we're gonna do. Consider this is the sample image that we have used, and for the sample image, we have accurately got the text here. You consider the text is in the structured format. You consider margin money, blah 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 here. This is what we have in the image also. We can also able to extract the text from a PDF also. You consider this is the sample PDF that I have used. This PDF contains handwritten pages of 6 pages. You consider this is a handwritten PDF that contains sample questions and answers. And using the Mistral OCR on this handwritten text PDF, we are also able to extract the text in a structured format. You consider it will give us the result in a markdown format. After you have used the online markdown compiler, once you have copy and paste the markdown text, that is the extracted markdown text into an online markdown compiler, you can see that here you can see this is the online markdown compiler, right? I have copy and paste the text that we got from the Mistral OCR, and you can see that on the right hand side, this is the preview of that markdown format. You can see that it accurately matches the text that we see on the image, and the format is also matched, right? So this is the power of using the Mistral OCR. In this video, we're gonna see how to perform all of this using Python. Let's get started. First, let's open a new tab and type Mistral AI. So if you click on the first result, that is Mistral AI, it will open up the dashboard for you. But if you want to access the Mistral OCR specifically, just press back and select the Mistral OCR here. If you open this, it will open up a dashboard like this, Mistral OCR. Introducing the world-based document understanding API. Using this only, we can able to assign the text from the image or PDF. You can see that highlights of this Mistral OCR. Also, they have attached a YouTube video that you can watch to understand the Mistral OCR. Before that, we need to have a API, right? Then only we can interact with it using Python, right? In the tab, we have an option called the try the API. Just click on that. We need to create a account on this Mistral AI. For that, I'm gonna create a account using the Google. So I will continue with signage with Google. So let me select my Google account. So I will select this Google account and let's click on continue here. So we need to create a workspace on this Mistral. So we will have to do that. If you are the solo creator, you can select the solo content creator, or if you are a part of a company, you can also select that. I will select solo creator and just click on create workspace. Once we have created the workspace, this is the dashboard of the Mistral AI. Here you can see we don't have any active API plan. We need to first set up our active API plan. Also, Mistral AI provides a experiment for free. If you click on setup my plan, so let me click on the setup my plan, you can see that they provide us the experiment subscription for free. This is completely for free if you are testing out the Mistral AI. But if you want to go on your production level, then you will have to go with the scale option, that is pay per use. But in this video, we're gonna use the experiment for free. We need to sign up to this experiment. Just click on, you can see that we have an option called the subscribe to the experiment option. So just click on this agree with the Mistral AI terms and condition and click on subscribe. Then we have to provide our mobile number. So let me type my mobile number and then I will continue the video now. Let's select the mobile number and let's also type my mobile number now. And click on verification code via OTP. Let's also enter our verification code now to confirm our code. Once we have confirmed your code, then you can click on confirm code. Consider subscription successful. Just click on go to platforms. You consider now we have the active API plan, right? You can create your API keys now. Further, just click on API keys. Here on the top right hand side, you can see option called the create a new key. Just click on that and give a name for your key. In this case, I'm gonna type OCR tutorial. Let's also select the expiration date. In this case, I'm gonna select the April 1st, and then click on create new key. This will give us the new API key. Now we have the API key, right? Let me create a project folder on the desktop. So let me go to the desktop and let's create a new folder called the OCR tutorial. Now we have the project folder. Let me open this project folder in the Visual Studio Code. So let me open this in the Visual Studio Code, and let's also create a Python file on this Visual Studio Code now. So main.py. So inside this main.py, so let me paste the API key that I have copied, and I will store the API key on the API key variable. So API key equal to, let's post inside the quotes now. Now we have the API key, right? Then we can proceed here. Actually, if you go to the Mistral AI dashboard, let me go to the dashboard, and if you click on the documentation, so let's click on docs. So if you select option like OCR and document understanding on the left hand side, on the left hand side you can see option called the OCR and document understanding. You can find this below the vision. You consider below the vision we have the OCR and document understanding. Click on that. Here we have the option called the, we can assign the OCR from the PDF. We're gonna deal with this later. First we're gonna focus on OCR with image. We can also do this on the TypeScript, but in this video we're gonna specifically focus on the Python. To extract the text from an image, right? First we need the image. So let me copy and paste the image into this project folder. So let me go to my other folder and let's copy a sample image. So this is the sample image that we're gonna use in this video. Let me copy this and let's go to the Visual Studio Code and let's paste the image here. You can see that this is a handwritten text that I have written. So let's see if we can be able to extract this handwritten text from this image. You can see that it contains 3 sample questions. To do that, we need to install a library called the Mistral AI, which is an external library. We'll have to install it using the command prompt. So if you are using the Linux or your terminal, to install the Mistral AI, just type pip install Mistral AI. Once the Mistral AI completes, we can interact with it using Python. You consider successfully evaluated. Now we can import the library that we have installed now. We can follow along this code here if you want, but I will show you how to do this step by step. So make sure you watch here. So make sure you have the image in the same folder as the Python file. Then only we can use the image location easily. So if the image is in the other location, it will be difficult for you. Make sure you copy and paste the image in the same folder as the project folder. So let's go to the main.py file. Let's import the library that we have installed now. From the Mistral AI, we're gonna import the Mistral class. Once we have the Mistral class, we can create the client. So client equal to, just call the Mistral class. Inside is possible API key. So API key equal to, this will be our API key now. Once we have the client, we can get the OCR response. So OCR response equal to, so this will be our client.ocr.process. We have to call the process function. So inside this process, we have to pass these parameters. The first one is the model. What order we are using? In this case, we are using the latest OCR. So that will be Mistral OCR letters. This is the model that we are using this video. Once we have the model, we need to define the document. What document we are using? This will be a dictionary. So inside this dictionary, we have to pass 2 values. The first one is the type of the document that we are using. In this case, we are using the image, actually the image URL. Then for the image URL, we'll have to actually provide the actual image URL where the image is located. Since using the Mistral API, you can't directly send the image or upload the image directly. You will have to send the image in a base64, that is the hashed value. So we'll have to hash the image into a base64 value. To do that, we're gonna use the another library. Using that library, we can convert a normal image into one base64 image. That base64 image can be passed into this image URL here. So let me import the base 64 image library first. So import base 64. Then I'm gonna define a function that will take a normal image path. That function will return us the base 64 image as a output. Before that, let's define an image path now, where the image is located. Image path equal to, so make sure the image is in the same path as the Python file. We copy the relative path and let's paste the path here. So this is the image path. Then let me define a Python function that will take a normal image and will give us the base 64 image. So this will be encode image that will take the image location. So inside this function, we're gonna open this image now. So with open, this will be our image location, and we're gonna open this image as a read binary mode. We need the binaries of the image, right? Then only we can hash this as a base 64. I'm gonna open this as a image file. We can directly return the base 64 now. So return base 64 dot, we're gonna use a function called the base 64 encode. First, we're gonna encode this image, then we're gonna decode this to the desired format, that is the UTF-8. So let me encode this first, then I will tell you what to do next. So inside this base 64 encode, we have to pass the bytes of the image. To get the bytes of the image, we're gonna use the image file dot read. This read function will return us the all the bytes of the image. Once we have the bytes, then we can decode this. You have to decode the bytes into a format called the UTF-8. So we have to pass the image into a UTF-8 format. So decode UTF-8. So that's it. This function will give us the image in a base 64 image. So you consider base 64 dot base 64 encode. Then we're gonna decode this to the UTF-8 format. Finally, we can have a variable called the base 64 image. We can create our base 64 image now. So base 64 image equal to, just call the function that we have created now, encode image, and let's pass our image path that we have defined here. So let me copy this path and let's paste that path here. Now we have the base 64 image, right? We can pass this base 64 image to this image URL. I'm gonna use the f string here. First, the data will be the image type, that is the JPEG image. So image of JPEG. Then we need to pass the base 64. So the JPEG is in the base 64, right? After that, we will have to actually pass the base 64 image. So we're gonna use the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, pass the base 64 image. So that's it. Actually, this will be colon, semicolon, and the curly braces will be under the quotes. Now we have the OCR response, right? We can print our OCR response. Let's try to print our OCR response now. So that's it. Let me save this Python file and let's try to run this. Let's click on this run icon now. You can see that it is running. Let's wait for a few seconds. You can see that a return as a series of values. You can see that it returns the result in a markdown format or margin money. So we have a text margin money, the initial deposit required by the institution. It is inside the pages variable. So we can directly access the pages now on the 0th index. Since this is, we only have the one image, that image has an index of 0. To access the one image, we're gonna use the index 0. Then we're gonna call the markdown. Inside the markdown only we have the content. Let's try to run this one more time. You can see that now we got the result in a nice format. So this is how you get the text from an image in a nice format. Let's actually open the image to compare the text and the abstracted text. So let me open this image now. The quality of the text will be depend on the quality of the image. If the image quality is of high, then you can accurately extract the text. You consider the initial deposit required by the institution or broker. This is what we have here also. And we also have equity funding, angel funding, investment selection criteria. This is what we have in the image also. So I'm gonna try this on the another image for the demo purpose only. Other than this, we also have other criteria information like image height and image width, and we also have the image dimensions also, that is the DPI And we also have something called the document size. Also, you consider the docs size is this 300 KB. So let me close this terminal and I'm gonna try this OCR on the next image now. For that, I have copy and paste the image now. So this is the second image that they're gonna use in this video. You can see that in this image we have the content in a bullet format. You can see that it is in the order list format. Let's see if the Mistral AI give us the same result in a bullet format or not. For that, let me change the image path to image page 6 image 1. Now we have the latest image. Let's try to run this one more time. So let's run this now. Let's see, consider it also gives us the results in a bullet format. You consider choose a business structure. That is the step now 1. If you open the image also, you consider in the image also we have the uh, number list format. You consider choose a business structure, choose a company name or prepare documents. You consider extract the text in a structured format. So this is how you extract the text from an image using the Mistral OCR. We can also do the same for the PDF also. If you are having a PDF image, we can also do this for the same. That I'm gonna use a PDF, right? We need a PDF, right? Let me go to the desktop and let me copy and paste a PDF into this project folder. So in this video, we're gonna use this PDF. So let's open this PDF file. Consider this PDF contain handwritten text. It has pages of 7 pages. You consider all the 7 pages has a content of handwritten text only. Let's see if the Mistral AI can extract this in a nicely formatted way. To do that, let's go to our project folder now. Let me copy this and let's put this inside our project folder. Now we have the PDF into our project folder. Let me close all this and let's also close this terminal. And I'm gonna create a new Python file called the PDF OCR.py. So inside this file, actually we need the some library file. We need this library and the API key. Let me copy this and let's paste this here. And we also need this client. So let me copy this client and let's paste it here. And that's it. We don't need anything. We can build it from scratch now. First, we need to upload this PDF to the Mistral AI. We can't directly upload it. We first have to upload the PDF to the Mistral AI. Then we have to get a URL called the signed URL. Then after we got the signed URL, we can pass the signed URL to the OCR to get the text. So first we need to upload it, or that upload PDF equal to client.files.upload. So we'll have to upload the PDF first. So let's upload our PDF now. So file equal to here or pass the file name here. So inside this dictionary, we're gonna pass the file name as. So make sure you type the file name as it is in the original document. You can see that we have the PDF here. Once we have the type the file name, then we need to actually provide the file URL or the content. So content equal to this will be. So we're gonna open the PDF directly. So open function, inside this function we're gonna pass the name of the PDF. In this case the PDF name will be this. So let me copy this name and let's paste that here, and we're gonna open this as a read binary mode. Actually the power of this OCR is this: we are not going to assign the image from the PDF and then we're gonna assign the OCR from a separate image. We are actually pass the PDF as a read binary, that is the bytes mode. The Mistral AI will do our job for us. So let's upload the PDF as a read binary mode. So that's it. This is the code we need to upload the PDF to the Mistral AI. And after that, the purpose will be OCR. We are doing this for the OCR, right? That's why the purpose will be OCR. Finally, we can get a signed URL. That is the where the PDF is uploaded. So PDF URL, or we can say the signed URL, it will be client dot. We need to get the URL where the PDF is uploaded. So client dot files dot retrieve or get signed URL. So inside this pass the file ID equal to upload PDF. So this will give us the where the PDF is located. So now we have defined a URL, we can get the OCR response. This is same as we do in the how to extract the text from an image. You will follow the same approach. So OCR response equal to client dot OCR dot process. We're gonna follow the same procedure now. So inside this, first we need to set the model. The model that we're gonna use is the same model, Mistral OCR latest model. Then we need to pass something like document, the same thing that we have done earlier. So document equal to, again this will be of dictionary. Inside this we need to pass the type of the document. In this case the type of the document is the document itself, that is the document URL. Earlier we pass image URL, here we're gonna pass the document URL. Then we need to pass the where the document is located. So document URL equal to, this will be our signed URL dot URL. This will give us the link of where the PDF is located. Once we have the OCR response, we can print our OCR response. Currently we have 7 pages into our PDF file, right? Actually first we have uploaded the PDF, then we got the URL of where the PDF is located, then we're gonna use the Mistral OCR letters to get the text from the PDF, and finally we have print the OCR response now. So let's try to run this. Let's see if the Mistral AI extracts the content from all the 7 pages. It immediately gave us the response. It didn't even think for a second, it gave us the response immediately. But the data is not that useful, we will have to clean that up. So currently there are 7 pages, right? We'll have to loop through the individual pages. For that I'm going to use a for loop now. Earlier we use, since that is a single image, we use the index to get the first image. But here we have 7 images. For that we want to use a for loop now. For that let me comment this, and I'm going to use a for loop now. For page in OCR response dot pages, we're going to access the page dot markdown. So that's it. Let's try to run this one more time. It should give us the result in a nicely neat format. You consider now it gave us the result in a nicely neat format in the markdown also. Consider this is the content that we got from the PDF. Consider the structure is almost identical to what we saw in the PDF also. First we have the margin money, equity or funding, investment selection criteria. This is the short answers, that is the part A questions. Let me open the PDF. This is what we have in the PDF also. You consider this is the same thing that we have extracted using the Mistral AI. You consider this is the same content that we have. The higher the image quality, the higher the text accurate will be. If the image quality is poor, then the text will be of more or less. You consider it gave us the response in a nicely neat format. It gave us the result in a markdown, right? You can use the any online markdown compiler to check the structure of this output. Now I have shown you how to get the text from an handwritten PDF. Now let me show you how to get the text from an actual PDF, that is the digital PDF. Let me show you how to do that. For that I'm going to use a PDF like answer key. So inside this answer key, so let me open this. Now I have copy and paste that answer key PDF into our current folder. Let me copy its relative path. So before that it has a space in its name. Let me rename this, and let's pass that latest file to the file name now. So this will be answer key.pdf. Let's also change this on the content also. So that's it. So let me show you what the content is inside this answer key now. So let me open this. You consider this answer key just contains the digital text, that is the answer key for the questions. You consider, let's see if the format is maintained after we have extracted the text from this PDF. Let's expand this. Let me go to the terminal. Let's try to run this to see if we got the extracted text in a nicely neat format. You consider now we got the response immediately. It only takes 3 to 5 seconds and it gave us the result immediately. If you are using the GPT models, it at least think for at least or 10 to 15 seconds, but the Mistral AI will give us the response immediately in just a fraction of 3 to 4 seconds. This will give us the response in a Markdown format, right? This is the same thing that we have here. Actually, we can use a online Markdown editor to see the structure of this text that we got here. You can see that it maintains the structure almost identical to the PDF that we saw. Actually, let me copy all the content here and I will paste this in the online Markdown compiler to show you what the structure is. Let me copy all the text here now. I'm gonna use an online Markdown compiler. Let me open up the compiler now. I have pasted the text that I have copied here. You can see that on the preview section, it gave us the response in a structured format that we saw in the PDF also. In the PDF also, you can see that it is in the bullet format. In the preview also, we got the response in a bullet format. You can see the power of this Mistral AI, right? So this is how you extract the text from a PDF and as well as the extracting text from an image using the Mistral. So this is for this video and I will continue in the next one.